Hi again guys, and so we've got another top speed tune setup on Forza 6 for you today, and as always, if you'd rather just skip ahead and not bother with setting up the tune yourself but just get it on the car, this top speed tune, like all of my tunes on Forza, is available on the storefront. So if you just search HSG or the creator title Corrupted Disc, you can get it without worrying. If though you like to know how to do it, and if necessary make your own changes, then this video is the route to take. Now, in this particular build, we are tuning, as you can see, the Lotus E23. I've got it here in Jaguar colours, kind of a contradiction, but I love Jaguar colours in the Formula 1. And basically, what you want to do to this vehicle is mainly based on tuning rather than upgrades. Of course, there's hardly anything you can do to it. You could fit, I believe, drag tyres, but that doesn't really help your handling. Now you can, it makes you quicker off the line of course, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Now, for your gearbox, you want a final drive of 4.6, then for your individual gears 2.5, 1.8, 1.5, 1.25, 1.1, 0.95, 0.85 and 0.75. Then, as usual, we've basically just rounded off everything else. I've got neutral camber, neutral toe. As always, I personally like the caster angle to be quite high, but you don't have to do that. As far as the anti-roll, again, just rounded them off basically to 20 and 15. As far as the springs, we've rounded those off to 500 on the front, 550 on the rear. For the suspension height, I've gone for 2.4 inches front and rear. For the dampers, I've also just rounded them off to 10, 10.5 and then 7. As far as the aero, which makes a huge difference of course to top speed, you want that as low as possible, and then that's basically it. Of course it's not all-wheel drive, so you don't really need to mess around with the diff that much, not if you don't want to at least. And as you can see, 2.3 to 60, 3.9 to 100, 232 miles per hour. So now let's take it out to the Le Mans to see what it can actually reach. Now, this particular vehicle is of course primarily designed for all-round trackability rather than pure straight-line speed. That being said, Formula 1 cars are extremely quick if you give them a long enough track and set them up for top speed. Now, it needs to be said, this is not a handling tune. If you take this around a twisty track, you will have trouble with the low aero, because it's purely designed for straight-line speed, not handling. Now, you can get it to go around a track quickly, of course, but this is primarily for online cruises where you just want to blast up and down the straights. For instance, on the Le Mans, but you can also use it to some degree for oval racing and maybe, if you fancy a challenge, tracks which require that kind of top-end speed, such as a race around the full Le Mans track. But overall, it's not as quick as some supercars on the game, but certainly quick enough to give you a competitive edge. But that's it for this build overall. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.